Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. This is JESUA Bones and I just did this look. In case you want to get something similar to this, stay tuned and I'll show you how. What's up y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's JESUA Bones. You know what it is, depression and anxiety. I'm just kidding, but it did take a good amount of planning, a good amount of taking time to make a blueprint, get going. That way I can move forward to where we're at right here in this moment. Yeah? Okay. I just want to say thank you for watching that last video I posted. I really appreciate it. Like, I really do. 4 likes is enough for me to just be like, y'all the realest. But as I, grow into this new industry, I do want to see more numbers, you know what I'm saying? Like, so hit that notification button when you can, okay? I hope to inspire more people more often. I know it's kind of weird too, because like, sounds ironic because I'm like in a really like messed up state of mind sometimes, but it's not all the time, and I'm taking better control of like where my state of mind is at. So but when I'm at least 90% or 100 or 80, I'm much better at providing enlightenment, providing good energy. You gotta be good to yourself first before you can be kind to others. So be good to yourself. Just a little reminder. Be good to yourself, and let's get this going. Yeah. Okay. So I did moisturize with my CeraVe moisturizer. I don't know where she at, but if y'all don't know what it looks like, ask me and I will show you the link. So the look I'm going for today is, to be honest, just something glamorous, not too over the top, not too underwhelming. So I don't know, we'll just find out together. Alright, so I did order something on Elf. I don't think I'm gonna upload that video. And the video I was explaining, I was like, oh my god, I bought the wrong one. Wrong concealer. Anyway, but I did end up going to the store and I found the perfect concealer. It was the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and they had it in stock, so I was like, cool, this is awesome, yeah. So it's like this. It's way, I don't know, I love the packaging. It's really simple. Damn, my skin looks busted. I don't even give a fuck. Like, quarantine's been fucking me up, bro, since day 1, so don't even get me started. This is also my shade, so yay to that, okay. This smells really weird, bro. This shit smells weird, low-key. It smells like, oh my god, okay, this is gonna sound really, really specific and weird, but it smells like, I used to have this like plastic toy. I think it was a monster toy, and like, I think when you squish it, like, there's like a bubble effect, like, cause there's like liquid inside it. I don't know how to explain it. If I do find the toy, I will put a link in the description. If it even exists, I'm pretty sure it's now just a collectible. People collect toys, isn't that kind of crazy? I think that's awesome, but I was watching, I forgot what I was watching, but I came across like this collector. I think I was on YouTube and I was just looking at random videos, like, I think toy creators, and I think it's so awesome, like these toy creators or even collectors, and their collection is insane. Like, it's so ridiculous. This concealer is bomb, by the way. It matches my skin, not too far off. It's kind of yellowy, but I ain't even mad. Like, this is not even bad. Let me go better than under. Okay, so this concealer is really, really nice. I I see what the hype was about. It's hydrating. My skin does not look like chalky as fuck. I did put cream on under it, which, you know, take care of your skin before. I am doing my eyeshadow first too, because if I do foundation, I'm just gonna, you know, fallout is inevitable. It's gonna happen, so I have to just focus on my eyes first. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. I'm obsessed with the colors. I don't play with this palette too often, although I would really want to, so that's why we're using it today. I'm gonna grab this fluffy brush. I don't know if y'all see her. She's really basic, you know? I'm gonna go with Perfectionist. I feel like it's gonna behave like a really good transition color. Okay, so I'm just getting, I tapped it right there in the corner. Okay, and I'm just gonna go ahead and zippity-doo it up in here. I usually pat it on first, and then I just like go ahead and move her around a little bit. And I go little by little. I don't like to get too much product. This palette is very pigmented, so a little goes a long way, and I don't want this shadow to be the star of the show either. I just want her to help me blend. So now that we have it on there, I don't know if you guys can see it. It's like almost my skin tone, but it's a little darker, which is cool. This is like this is gonna be a really good transition color, so she's gonna help us out with like guiding. And take your time, you know, tap tap tap, and then go back and forth, tap tap tap, back and forth, tap tap tap, back and forth. I feel like makeup sometimes can be intimidating, especially if you're like new to it, but I really would want to see people that love makeup get into it a little more. Obviously, if you're not into makeup, like, what are you doing on my channel? Like, get out. If you're here for the art, then stay for the art, but, you know, don't be a hater and just be like, yeah, why the fuck am I here? Bro, I don't even have haters. I be talking like I have haters, and even if I do, like, I don't even pay attention to it. Like, I'm so busy in my life that I'm just like, you know, like, what? Like, bro, that has nothing to do with my life right now, because I have shit to do. Okay. I just want to say to those people that are getting into makeup, like, take your time, watch as many tutorials as you can, as you know, whatever's gonna help you feed your brain, and just that knowledge, feed your brain some new skills, you know, and then to take your time. So this is like my desire to blend out. Like, I'm gonna stop right there and take your time until you're like satisfied with the look so far, you know. It's kind of like painting. I know there might not be a lot of painters, I don't know, there might be, I don't know, but it's kind of like painting basically, or drawing. Like, the first sketch is always gonna look sketch, bro. Like, it's gonna look like shit, you know. So trust the process. Don't like be like, oh my god, like, and this is too fucking much, you know. Take your time, homie. Like, take your time, okay? Take your time, sweetie. Take your time. I'm gonna go ahead and go with Living My Best Life. I don't know if y'all can see her. She's very loud and it's like very powerful color. I'm gonna get that shadow with the same brush I was using, and this time, you know how I was basically using this part of the brush to tap on this color. Now I'm gonna use kind of all of it, but I'm still gonna take my time. I'm not gonna, these eyeshadows are very pigmented, which is why I really love them. But yeah, take your time. So I'm gonna go ahead and I want to show you like how I tap it. 1, 2, 3. These shadows are very pigmented. I'm not kidding, bro. Like, that's why I'm gonna do my foundation after. Okay. So slowly. tap, tap. Little by little. Take your time, you don't have to go fast. So yeah, there's that. Cool, so I'm pretty satisfied with that. Might want to blend it out a little bit more, and I'll do the other eye and I'll be right back. Okay, so I did the same thing on the other side, and I just basically the same thing. 3 taps of the eyeshadow, tap, blend it out, and then I did not get more product. Literally, this is just 3 taps on each eye, and I'm just like slowly building it up and fading it out to my brow bone. I do want to put another color on there, so I'm not gonna add anything to my brow bone, but I am lifting it all the way up just so that I want the blended out effect. So yeah, take your time with this too. Nothing needs to be rushed, you know, especially because we're getting ready to go nowhere. Like, you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna move on to this next brush by Kenzie. I haven't really looked into this brand too much, but I bought these brushes like at a DV's discount. I love them. They've been good to me. I'm gonna get this brush. It's like a long, I never seen brushes like this, to be honest, either. It's like a long-haired brush, and it's just like great packing in the middle. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and grab this kind of brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Feeling Myself. It's this neon orange, and I'm gonna go ahead and put Feeling Myself right under the bottom of my eye. Same thing, I'm just tapping it just to have the my skin or the concealer soak up that eyeshadow, you know, introducing it to the family around your eyes. I know it looks crazy too, because I did kind of pack a punch. I forgot that this brush is very it's very dense, so it picks up a lot of product, and also these shadows are very pigmented. So, but we can also clean it up after when we do foundation. So let's just focus on just applying that eyeshadow right now. Take your time, pat, 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 tap, 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 blend, blend, blend. Bitch, I sound like an 80s workout instructor. Pat, 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 blend, 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 tap, 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 blend, blend, blend. Come on, ladies, let's do it. Okay, I'm just blending it out. Look at the way they just blend, like tap, 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 blend, blend, blend. Oh my god, red meets orange. It's a family reunion, bitch. Other eye with the orange. This eye with the orange now. They're both with the orange. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use that same brush we were using to tap on that orange shadow, and I'm gonna go ahead to the beginning of the eyeshadow right here in the front, and I'm gonna lightly blend it out. So you might have a little bit of orange left, but it's okay. You're kind of using that color to just blend out the outskirts of your eyeshadow. Can I say that? The outskirts? The outside of the eyeshadow. Just to have a smooth blend, so you see how it's like blending a little more neatly. Like, even though you see a little bit of more orange, it's okay. That's the color story here. It's orange reddish, basically a lot of warm tone. I think that's what really drew me to the palette, like the warm tones. Chef's kiss. Okay, so I am gonna go ahead and get P. Louise Mitchell's Acid Rain and Blank Canvas. I'm gonna go ahead and draw that on. I did buy a little palette, like a mixing palette. Don't know where the fuck she's at. Sorry about that. So I'm just gonna put on a piece of paper. Who gives a fuck? Like, you know, it sounds crazy, but bitch, I am crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and get like this sponge brush. These things that come with your makeup and they're kind of useless, but this might be useless now because we can use it to apply this. What is this? Blank canvas. So I'm just warming it up. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut my crease basically.
I do like that to transfer the product over, so I know like when I open my eyes, it's gonna hit that portion of my eye, so I know I should follow these lines.
Go ahead and drag her in here. And I'm gonna go ahead and tap on using my finger just to blend out the product at the end. This is actually nice. This is blending out really well. Better than I expected. Just tapping it out with my finger. Also, it helps when you look straight at the camera or mirror, excuse me, when you look straight in the mirror, and if you want that part to be larger when you're looking at people, then just make it larger. So I do want it a little bigger, so I'm gonna go ahead, add some more on top. Tap it out. I didn't want it to be like a harsh cut crease, so this is really nice that it's like blending out a little more smoother, and using my fingers just to blend that out is also nice. Just adding more. And then to have that, use your finger, tap, 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 tap. Take your time, y'all, okay? So I'm pretty satisfied with this. Not mad at her. She could have been better, but that's my fault. Maybe I could just bring it in a little more. Like angle it. There you go. There you go. Okay, now I'm proud of her. So I'm basically just doing a little over here and blending it out. So I don't know if y'all see what I did there. I basically had it right there, had a little bump right there, a little roundish. Okay, and I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. I feel like I'm getting better at this. It could be the sponge brush too, that's like helping me out. This is not easy to use in the first place. I think it's just the brush that I chose to, or like the sponge that the applicator that I chose to use. So could be that too, but we're already here. Like I can't even I'm not even down to just give up and call it a day. Like I'd rather just move on with it and be like, it is what it is. There's a lot of going back and forth here, but that's, you know, to me it's just another form of art. Makeup is it's very creative and artistic, so, you know, not everything is gonna be a masterpiece. It's not always gonna be like that. You gotta just blend, 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 let it flow, blend, 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 let it flow. You know, take your time, don't rush into anything. Okay, before I cause more, I'm just gonna stop before I do more damage, so I'm gonna leave it like that. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and add it on this side. Oh, just when I was like, let's chill out for a bit. I'm like adding more product. Okay, I'm okay with this. I'm just gonna let that chill for a little bit. I'm not even gonna like fuck with her. You know, I'm just gonna go ahead and tap that with my finger, just so that it dries a little more easier. This already dries on its own pretty matte, this product, which I didn't expect. I thought it was gonna be hydrating, but live and learn, you know what I'm saying? Live and learn. I know we look crazy, but trust the process. Just cool it down, baby, cool it down. Chill, baby, chill. Daddy, chill.
Lord, I want all of you.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell?
Sometimes it's also good to take breaks. Like, don't overwhelm yourself with just like going straight on through. Like, oh, I gotta get this done. Take breaks. I actually do take my own advice on this too, so I really do take breaks. Like, I'm just like girl, like I'm already in like 5 minutes and this is like too much, so I'm gonna take a break. And I really do take a break. This is when I'm allowed to take my time, you know. We're in quarantine. It's not like I have anything planned, although I do need to eat something in a little bit, so I'm fine right now. Do something problematic like that by using a sponge. I don't think you want to use a sponge. You want to use something like this. It's like a flat brush. It is a flat brush, not like it is. So you're gonna want focus, honey, focus. It's a flat brush. It looks like this. These will come in handy when you're trying to create any cut creases, or even if they're not sharp. It's really up to you how sharp you want to make it, or you know, how well rounded, whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and get a flat brush to apply the eyeshadow. I'm gonna go ahead and grab, no joke, it's this bright yellow one here. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't like this eyeshadow the first time. I just had so many expectations for her, like, you know, but the way she like showed up on me was not it. I didn't like it, but I'm also learning how to apply better using bases, using primer. So all these helpful tips are allowing me to fall in love with the color, because this is actually what I wanted to see on my eye for the longest time, but I could not. So this is the first time I'm actually seeing the color how I've always wanted to show up on my face. So this is kind of like, I'm kind of shocked right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and move on to. So I'm just putting this bright yellow shadow on the area that we applied that concealer. Is it a concealer? It's cosmetic paint, that's what it says. Okay, cosmetic paint. And remember, just tap, 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 tap. We're not moving and blending around, like we're tapping this very pigmented shadow just on that area. And take your time, no one's gonna ruin, or no one's gonna rain on your parade. Just take your time. I really love this color. I love yellow. I really love yellow eyeshadow. It's not something I talk about a lot, but you know, if you love me and you know you want to get to know me a little more, yellow is my favorite eyeshadow. It's just, I don't know, something about it. But not every yellow eyeshadow performs really well too. Sometimes the thing about yellow eyeshadows, in my experience, is you have to have a plan for her. You can't just like go out and buy one. Some are chalky, some perform better when you have a stage for her to perform. this is an example. Like, this yellow does not perform really well on its own, in my experience. So I do have to set the stage for her, like having this cosmetic paint, this Acid Rain by P. Louise. Like, I have to set her on, and then I put her on my skin, and then I you know, basically get the stage ready for her, because she performs way more better. Like, I've never seen this yellow this pigmented, so I'm pretty shocked. I'm like, wow, this is actually working, and this is not sponsored. I ain't making no money yet, okay, off of these videos, but I do really like having fun with these and showing you guys that this is real too, you know. Like, I do want to be helpful, yeah, and I think I am being helpful. So this is where we're at. Yeah, this is what's happening. I'm gonna go ahead and apply that yellow right on the, right here, not in the inner corner, but well, yeah, beside the inner corner. I'm not dragging this all the way to my inner corner just because I want to put something else there, so I'm just using that yellow to kind of like zoom on in to the inner corner. And also it's gonna have a little cute blending effect with this orange eyeshadow that I use on the bottom. So just adding that yellow right here so that I could complement this orange eyeshadow on the bottom. They blend really well together too. They really are like family. I think these warm tones really like really did it for me. Like, it really did. Like, I love this. I love this palette a lot. I love it a lot that I don't want to touch it. Like, I don't want to use it up. But to be honest, I also don't want it laying down like in my desk. Like, I really hate when things are just lying around my room and like I'm not using it. Like, I'd rather just throw it out if I'm not using it, or give it away. You know, I like, the mind state that I've had lately is like, if it's in my room, use it. If I'm not using it for more than 3 weeks or a month, like, I don't need it. Clearly I don't need it. Like, get it out of here. That's just like something that recently came to my mind lately, just because like I don't know, like, I feel like the old me used to hoard. I used to hold on to a lot of stuff that I didn't need to hold on to, and like, I was like, dude, I have a lot. A lot was building up basically at some point, and I was like, this is not cool. Like, I don't like the way my room feels, how stuffy it just did not feel right. So I had to go into a bit of a purge, and like spiritual purge as well. Like, just, you know, because your surroundings really do reflect and affect you. So the more I was clearing things out surrounding me, the more my mind felt less heavy, less yeah, I felt less pressure, less stuffy, less all that. And now that I feel more free, more room, more spacey, I feel like I am more aware. I'm much better at performing these new things that I want to create. That was okay, cool. I said it really well right there. I'm not gonna continue further elaborating. It's hard sometimes to get words out of my mind, because my mind, girl, it goes into a lot of places. We're using this packing brush. She's new to this video. Obviously she's been used before. It's just this packing brush. I'm gonna go with Crazy. Crazy's is really dark, vampy. It's really dark, but I really love how it's really dark. I'm gonna go ahead and pack that on and just pat it on. Take your time. These eyeshadows are very pigmented. Getting more of that color. I didn't even mean to do that on purpose, but I'm basically going like, woo. These eyeshadows really get along with each other. Like, I just love how it's just blending really well, but take your time. You don't have to rush it, okay? Yeah. We have this so far. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so this is where we're at, y'all. Like, I did the same thing on this side that we had on this side. You know, just pat, blend, blend. I was using like a really thick packing brush. I was using this one. So I'm gonna move on to an angled brush. It's this kind of this sweetheart right here. She's a little more finer, a little more thin. We're gonna use her to get into the details. Girl, focus. Getting that same color, that's called Crazy. So just pack it on here. Take your time with this process. So I'm just basically lighting it from the bottom, the corner of the bottom, outside of the eye, and I'm bringing that right back on top, just so that they're all meeting, so that, you know, they're not, this look isn't really far from everybody else, from the other colors that we're using. The bottom and then the top are meeting halfway. Not halfway, they've actually just connected. They become one. It is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and go back, just pressed on it once. I'm gonna slowly follow this line, the yellow, and in between the yellow shadow and the other eyeshadow called Living My Best, and we're gonna use Crazy to go in between that. Slowly. I think that's it. I'm not gonna take it in even more. It is what it is. Right there looks cute. I'm just dragging it out. Leave it there. The same thing on the other side. But you see the difference? I just followed it in between those eyeshadows, and it's more defined, whereas this side is not blended yet. It's just like, girl, what? I mean, by itself it might be a look if you just, you know, just have to be careful with it. But yeah, like, it's more defined, not defined. This is just the power of dimension, bringing in like the dimension in colors, because Living My Best Life is like a reddish, it's a red color. It's a red eyeshadow, but what Crazy is a little more of like a deep red, purplish. It's very plummy, actually, very vampy, so it's a little more deeper. And you put that right over the yellow, and it's just, it makes the yellow really stand out a lot more. Take your time with this. This is not, it might look easy, but it's a little hard at first. Take your time. And yeah, I think we're done defining that. You know, it's really up to you how more sharpened you want it to be, how you want to bring the yellow a little more lower. I personally, I'm satisfied with this look, so I'm just gonna leave it, blend it out a little more. Yeah, like, I'm satisfied with this. I'm okay with this. Blends more, like, I cannot with my. Okay, that's it. I think that's it. No, wait, hold on. I'm almost done. I can't. Okay, I'm not gonna touch anymore. It looks good. She looks good. She's fine. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and grab another one, another brush. This is like a good packing brush, very fluffy. And I'm gonna go ahead and tap once on Crazy, and I'm gonna use this to just blend it out. Tap here, tap, 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 back and forth, tap, tap, tap. Basically just smoking it all out. Like the way Crazy just went in here in this V in this corner, and now we're just following the V, making it really smooth in order to, you know, just really get along with those other colors around it. So you see how everybody's just getting along. Nobody's really fighting here. Yeah, look at that. Look at that blend, girl. Yes, honey. So you see the difference? There's like blending. I know it looks messy, but with foundation, we're gonna clean this bottom up, so don't worry about how it's falling on your face. Whereas look at this, it doesn't look bad, but a little blending can definitely help ease the situation. Whereas this side is like, wow, she did that, oh my god. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side, and I'll be right back. And take your time. I can't stress enough how taking your time will work so much wonders. Okay. Oh, I see what I did. I just tapped it in one spot. Tap, 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 tap. Blam, 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 blam. Tap, 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 tap. Blam, 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 blam. Basically marrying the two eyeshadows, Crazy and Living My Best. Smoking it out. Look at that. Oh, girl. Yes.
That did it!
I'm gonna go ahead and go in with I'm In It. It's this beautiful sheer eyeshadow. I've used it before, but it's more like a topper, I feel. So I'm gonna go ahead. I did grab some on my pinky. I feel like it applies better with your fingers, but you could also just apply it with a sponge and wet it a little bit. Look at that. Oh my god. Look at her. The camera's not really picking it up. Like, okay, maybe I can control this. Oh, there you go. I can change the settings so you guys can see it. So I'm like, the contrast or the contrast of the lighting, I dimmed it down so that you're more able to see the color. That shine is so beautiful. Like look at that. The way the light hits that. It's like a lavender shimmer situation. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that same one, I'm In It. And I'm gonna go ahead and just take that with my middle finger. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply that on my brow bone. I think I want some shimmer in there. At first I wanted it matte, but we're already like being dramatic here. Let me just lower the what is this thing called? The contrast? The resolution? Not the resolution. I guess the lighting. The light settings. So you guys, you see that? It works like a topper. It'll add a shimmer onto the shadow that we have there. You see the difference? Like a shimmer, and then on this side, it's just like nothing going on, not a lot going on. But this, you could just, I really like this. And go back with Crazy, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just slowly bring her back to life so that the shimmer isn't really like taking over like it did on my brow bone, which I wanted it to, so it's okay. But so you see what I did? Yeah, see how it's like the shimmer really took over right here, and then I'm bringing back that color just so that it's not as shimmery. So I'm basically just doing that little. So this is kind of like all over the place, but I'm not worried about that. The foundation's gonna help me take care of that. So I think we're done with the eyes, to be honest. We're not done, but I'll go back. But right now I'm just gonna let that rest, and I'm gonna go on and move with I'm gonna go in with Alp's Poreless Putty Primer. I used this once and I feel like it did work. I just want to try it out again just because, I don't know, I just want to try it out again. So as I'm doing my face, let me show you what I mean by the eyeshadow. As I'm doing my face, I'm gonna let you know what I mean by the you know how the eyeshadow was like pretty much, it looked crazy under my eye. I basically just use a beauty blender and I'm just like cutting it out, slowly patting it, and then I'm cutting out that eyeshadow look. You could have used tape too, like to just cover it up, like have tape before foundation to do that, but I mean, this is also another, you know, another way. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a little bit of Crazy, just a little bit, one pat with this packing brush. And I'm gonna go back and just fade it a little bit. So she's much more smoother, and I'm gonna go back with Feeling Myself. Just pop of orange into that middle. I'm gonna go ahead and let my foundation just chill out a little bit, and then I'll start doing powder. I don't know if I'm gonna show you guys how I powder. Maybe in another video. Right now I just want to focus on eyes and lips and how the foundation can take care of it. So we're back. I finished my face. Just letting a little baking is going on. Kind of blended it out a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and remove a little bit of the foundation on my lip. My lips are back to dry veil, so I'm gonna go ahead and just put on some regular chapstick just to hydrate them while I finish off the eyes. Okay. So I do have my favorite gel liner, Black is Black by L'Oreal. This gel liner, I think I've said it every video that I've done, like I keep saying this is like the best, but for me it's just, I don't know, it's worked the best for me. It's such a good gel liner. Like I use it on my brows, I can use it as a base for my eyeshadow, so if I'm going for a really dark look. I'm gonna go ahead and just grab that on a flat brush, very thin brush, and just go ahead and do my eyebrows. This eyebrow is so dramatic. I swear I'm filming a music video. Bitch, I might. Yeah, so I think we're done with brows, or maybe, I don't know, let me just curve this a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and use Morphe's Continuous Setting Spray. I've never used this before. So, this is the first, for sure. I'm scared, bitch. I'm scared, I can't. The smell is the smell is triggering. Not in a bad way. It's just like, I don't know, like I mentioned earlier, you know how smells kind of bring up a memory? This is so weird. There's a lot of smells going on, guys, and it's just bringing really, really funny memories. Like, this is so weird. Like, the action figure toy and this smell, it gives me like a señora. I think there was this lady who took care of me, like an old lady. Not take care of me, but we would visit her house when I was a little kid. Smells like her house. This lady was kind of weird too. She was like, I think low-key she was a bruja. Like, I really don't know, but my mom would like do stuff and she wouldn't want me in the same room as her. But they'd be talking and having some tarot cards from what I remember or what I saw. I don't know. I was young. This smell takes me back there, like to that señora's house. This is so fucking weird. This is so weird, you guys. Anyways, I'm gonna move on to my lashes. I'm gonna go ahead and curl them and then use Maybelline's The Colossal. This is not the waterproof version. The waterproof version, I like to use that when I'm like having a long day, but we're at home, bro. I'm not gonna do anything. Okay, so I did apply my lashes, looking like little spiders. Little cute spiders. I did grab this one. She's new in town. These lashes are by Kiss. Looks so natural. Natural effect. These are under Flirty. These are cute. I really like this. I've never used these lashes before, but supposedly they have a natural effect. Okay, so I just gotta wait till the glue glues down a little bit. Okay, so these lashes were pretty, giving me like drama, girl. Like not in a good way. Like, they're really hard to put on. Actually, the first one I removed, they're really sensitive, so I didn't really think they were gonna be that sensitive. But I tried removing my first lash from the package, and I ended up damaging the lash. It's not like hella damaged, but look, like, I don't know if I can explain. Look, see how like fucked up that lash me lo dio al pendeja. Like, I don't know. And then I was like, okay, like maybe I don't know my strength. Like, let me get another one. I get another one, and I put this one on the first time, and it's giving me like issues. I never have problems putting on lashes. This is crazy to me. And then I put on this one no pain. This one was giving me pain, so I had to remove it. This one I put it on no pain, but look at the way this lash is just like what? She's wonky. Like, I never have this issue, bitch. Yeah. I don't know. If I cut them, maybe I'm gonna go ahead and cut them according to size, my size eye. Maybe just cut them up a little bit, and let's see what happens. Okay, so those other lashes we had earlier, it's not it. I was like having to compromise so much with it. I had to like cut it. I ended up cutting one side too short by accident, and then one of them I cut them and it was like too shorter than I thought. It was a lot. So I went back to my original lashes that I always use, Kiss 11 under number 11. I love these lashes. They look natural. Actually, they don't look natural, but they this angle is not giving it to you. They're not problematic, you know. They go on really easily. They're reusable if you take care of them and you clean them. Just take care of these. These never give me issues. These other lashes, I was like, Lord, like, help me. This is ridiculous. Like, nah, I'm not about to like fight with some lashes, bro. Like, that's the last thing I need on my plate. These lashes were doing me so wrong, or the other ones. These are, I've been using these for a while. She's been nothing but good to me. Yeah, I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna stop talking about this drama. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the lips. I'm gonna go ahead and move to, I have Morphe and Jeffree Star's collaboration. This is under Leo. I love that it's small. We're not going anywhere, you know, so the less product I use, the better, because I'm not even gonna use this a lot. We're wearing masks all the time when we're out. Actually, I'm not even out. If I am out, I'm at work. But yeah, I'm always wearing a mask, so there's no point in putting on lipstick. But so this packaging is perfect for our little situation here that we call the pandemic. Girl, drama. Oh, I got the color Mannequin. This is nice. I also have this one. It's called First Impressions. Okay, I'll say that. Oh my god, I think it's just a clear gloss. I need to get some more.
Guess what, bitch? Coronavirus! Coronavirus!
I really love this look. This looks really nice. Let me just go ahead and pop on a wig. I've been, I'm still a little insecure about my hair, so I'm just not even going there yet. It is growing out, so I've been wanting to get a haircut, but I'm also too scared to get a haircut right now. I'm just like not down to be around people I don't know, and or just be around people in general. Like, I don't know where you've been. I don't know if you take care of yourself. Like, this pandemic got me fucked up, bro. So yeah, I'm living this look. I'll be back with some hair. Alright, you guys, so this is pretty much the look. I could not find my other hat to save my life, so whatever. I'm not even gonna, I'm just going with the flow. I'm really allowing art to just take over here. I'm not gonna be like one to be like, oh, this video's ruined, like I couldn't find this or that. Like, shit really does happen. No matter how organized I am or I'm becoming, shit just really misplaces itself here and there. Shit just really is out here, okay? So this is the final look, you guys. I really love the eyes. I did not expect to snap like this. I was like, oh my god, I really went there. I really went there. This looks really good, really nice. Like I said, my first experience, like, I love this color palette. I'm obsessed. I'm holding it. Oh, there you go. I'm obsessed with the color. The colors on here, I'm just obsessed with. Like I said, I used it once, and I was very like I said, I didn't know how to use a palette, so I really fucked up the first time. This second time around, I was getting better at, you know, using it. And like I said, took my time, learned some new skills on how to use these shadows, and I gotta say, it was worth learning everything about these pressed eyeshadows. They're really pigmented, very strong. You just gotta be careful with it. I really do love the way it came out. The lips, I really like it. I feel like I could have gone, these colors are not bad. I could go a little, just to add a little more dimension, I can add like a darker lip liner, but this is not bad. This is like a I feel like there's already so much going on with the eyes. The lips don't have to be as dramatic, so it's okay. But yeah, other than that, oh yeah, this was, okay, new stuff terrifies the shit out of me. I'm a Taurus, so I get really scared of trying new shit sometimes because I'm afraid of breaking out, like I might like break out or something. But this was really nice. It really did do its job. It's way better than the spray from the MAC one, so I was really into that. I really love how it came out. My skin looks really nice. You can see how it really did set everything. I haven't said it again, so let's try it again. This smell is so weird. Like, it gives me like señora, like a señora smell. Like, it's really weird, but it works. Like, it blends in all my makeup. There's no problem here. Yeah, I don't know. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and be sure to click on the notification button so that every time I upload a video, you'll know when it's up, okay? So yeah, you guys, once again, this is JESUA Bones, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye. What did I even say? And yeah. You wanna go? You wanna go? That way I can finish. We're not gonna be how do I put this? Too, cause I don't. Anyways, I'm gonna go back. I know go back. We didn't go back.